Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. So, I'm trying to keep my voice lower. The lower I talk, it seems like the dogs are less chill. Okay, that didn't work. Here's Big Stinky. Well, I guess this is Baby Stinky. Here's Baby Stinky. There's no food, Baby Stinky. Check out part 1. We did our snack of the day there, and the foodie video, we did our drink of the day. So, alright, the dogs have used the restroom. I went ahead and used the restroom. I had to pee. Sugar Bear definitely had to use number 2. Good God, she was dropping bombs. Say, bye, little honey bug. Simon, look. Simon, look this way. Simon, over here, bud. Oh, Stinky. Anyways, usually my Frenchie is the stink bomb, but little Shuggy, come here. Let's show your little wild self. This is our little stink bomb of the night tonight. Come on, stink bomb, say hi. Get your fat self up here. Come on, sit down. What do you guys think about Sugar Bear having a chair as a co-host? You want to be the co-host? You do want to be the co-host? Okay, you do want to be the co-host. Okay. You were dropping stink bombs under the desk, you stinky butt. You was being a stinky butt. All right, big girl, we'll get a chair in here for you, and you can be the co-host another day. Get down, little love tiger. Get down, Lou. Lou 1. Lou 2. Get down, Lou. Good girl. Okay, guys. Oh, Lou. How did they get slobber on my chair? Look, I literally have this on here, and they freaking got slobber on my daggone chair. I wish you could see. I don't ever let them up on this chair. Okay. Well, that needs a good washing. Okay, let's get right into it. Don't want to fiddle around. Let's go ahead and plug up. There's one of my stars on the floor from my Morphe hole that was showing. Check out. Oh, God, there's stars everywhere. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure my dog didn't get that before I vacuumed. Okay, check out part 1 of this if you haven't. Got a little razzle dazzle. Did Amy's product reviews. Check that out. Go to part 1 and then come back if you already have it. Let's go ahead, waste no time, and get back into it. Like I said, check out the beginning and you won't be lost. Basically, Amy is saying, look at, I mean, I've been great on the freeze game. Amy is saying that she lied and learning to be truthful.
Topic comes up in therapy a lot because I cope with food.
So what she's saying is talking about her eating disorder and how the topic of food comes up.
Like this last week when I met with her, you know, we really talked and I really became very honest.
Now, wait a minute. I thought you haven't met with anyone.
And, you know, because it's easy.
Sorry, I had a piece of hair.
Freezing out. It is easy to tell yourself something and make yourself believe that. And so I think all along, because in my, how do I say this?
Sorry about the glare, guys. It didn't come up in the other views. I don't know why it came up in this one, but really we just need to hear her talking anyways. There's nothing exciting going on but her talking. So I do apologize.
To do things. I want to add, you know,
and there's a crumb under her boob.
I want to be able to do things with my family, with my children, and be there for my children.
And what we gathered in part 1 is here, she's got crumbs all over her shirt and a stain. I think that she went on a binge, and now she feels bad, and like, oh, I need to be honest. First off, let me turn on the light. Sorry to be all over the place, but I'm on my own journey right now. I'm a recovering addict, and long story short, if you don't work for yourself through the counseling, you cannot work the counseling. You have to make it work for you. You can't BS them around. It doesn't work if you don't give it your all. And I can vouch for that. I used to go in there and kind of do it half, asked and hold on. Calm down, campers. We're not doing this right now. But anyways, if you're not 100% with yourself and with your counselor, it's basically a waste of time and a waste of their time to go. If you're not going to be 100, Sorry, I keep looking. Simon's cleaning Sugar Bear's eyes. Anyways, if you're not going to be 100 with your counselor and 100 with yourself, I had to figure this out. There's no point in going. You're wasting your time, and you're wasting your time and their precious time that somebody else that could take them seriously is using. I just don't see. We've heard Amy didn't have the greatest childhood, but she's got a roof over her head. She needs to be focused on these kids and her journey with her weight. I don't see what else. She's got Ali. She's not by herself. What does Amy have? She's making money off YouTube, still has a bunch of people fooled. What, I'm wondering, does Amy have to be so sad for? I get about the weight, but you got to be happy. You got a roof over your head. You got a husband that's down. He's been trying to help her with the boxing. I'll give Ali that. He stood there and hold the little things that you punch. So he definitely seems supportive. And like him saying the other day when she cried and made the walk all about herself and ruined the family outing instead of sucking it up as a mother and as a woman, she ruined the whole thing by going and having a pity party in the garage. There was no tears shed during that. You took away from your children and a time that they could remember, and you turned it in all about you and yourself. So, I get that she's on her journey, but I don't see... Amy, you got a roof over your head. You have what health you do have. You've got children. You need to be worried about these kids and yourself. You have these kids to worry about.
And through all of their milestones, I want to do those things.
Not obviously bad enough.
I have to keep telling myself, Amy, it's not going to happen overnight. And I am at that point where when I was talking to my therapist this week, I told her, I said, I just want to be like everybody else.
You have to work towards it.
I want to be able to do the things that everybody else is
doing.
You
have created this. You have to dig yourself out of this. Nobody shoveled that in for you. It seems like Ali is down for her to lose the weight, and you see with him holding the punching bags, he's down to help out. She has to do this herself.
But I don't want to feel like I am punishing myself. And she says, well, kind of go into a little bit more of why you feel like you're punishing yourself. And I'm like, I can't sit down and go have a fast food dinner, because if I do that, I'm not taking care of myself, and I'm going to ultimately put weight on because I chose to eat that meal. Whereas if I would go home and make a dinner, that was not processed and it was full of nutrition and everything else, I would have to do the at-home dinner versus the I'm going to eat a fast food dinner.
She talks in circles
and
sometimes.
I'm not saying to eat fast food every day. That's not what I'm saying. But,
well, you snuck out here and ate something.
And go and have fun.
Look, you've got the stain over here. There's a crumb. There's a crumb.
Because I have to stay
like, this is what I'm saying. She obviously went and ate, and now she's talking about it. What I'm going to do. Just like Jen. Just like Amber. Foodie, she ain't even saying it no more. But the girls want to keep talking. I want in, and I know. You got to just do it. There's no more talky. I've said this before. More walky, literally.
I kind of take it like a punishment is how I look at it. And I kept telling her, I didn't keep telling her, but I told her, I said, I want to change, but I don't want to change. And she says,
that right there, guys, is going to get no change at all. You have to want to change 100%. As me, as a recovering addict, I can tell you, when I kind of wanted to do it before and wasn't serious about it, it didn't happen. I would get clean, I would relapse, I would get clean, relapse. You have to do it 100% or it's not going to happen. I know food and, alcohol and drugs are the same things, and yes, I still drink. I'm not an alcoholic, I was an addict. It all goes hand in hand. Long story short, you can't want to half do it, not half it. You have to whole do it. You can't have your cake and eat it too, the old saying.
You want literally to change. And I said, I don't want to have to give things up to have a change. Even though in my heart,
make healthier things.
Mind, I know I have to give these things up, because even a normal person that I consider a normal person doesn't eat like I eat. Obviously, that's why they're not in this situation or in the position that I'm in. So it was a lot about just becoming honest with myself and saying, you know what, no, you're right. I don't need to eat fast food. I don't need to have ice cream every night. I don't need to have a snack every day, because snacks are required.
Blow that damn nose. Put some tissues in the van.
Eye-opening to me.
First off, how do you not have tissues or potty wipes or baby wipes? I keep that stuff around. Look, down here, the dogs, my hands, and these are 100% water wipes. These are great. I use these for my hands, the dogs, my grandma, whatever. Pack these in my backpack at a dog show. They are literally 99% water. They're like a wet washcloth. These are freaking amazing. They truly are. How do you, I don't have any kids, I have dogs, and I keep that stuff around. How do you not have any tissues or napkins? Fast food napkins. Blow your nose, Amy, when you that stuff back in. We can hear it. We can hear the gurgle. I'm not being mean, but daggone it. Blow your freaking nose. I'm sorry. It's unattractive, and it makes the rest of your video, you're keeping it in. Blow your nose, buddy. Keep some tissues. Keep some fast food napkins left over. Keep them in the van. Potty wipes, baby wipes, something.
And became very honest this week with myself, and I'm really trying to
see what I mean?
Get in a better headspace with myself with this whole nutrition and working out and all of that. I'm trying to look at it in a whole different way. Not looking at it as a punishment, but looking at it as something that is going to allow me to have even more outlets to do things.
And it's not dandruff because her hair is covered.
I would be able to go out to the parks and push my
kids.
Yeah,
it's not dandruff. So that's way too big to be dandruff. Is that a sesame seed? Look at all this, guys.
No, I have to get up and I have to work out and I have to this and I have
Sorry,
to that.
the sunlight coming in our van too. There's a stain over here.
Is it worth it? No. Now it's like, no, I want to
But you just ate something. You are in the van. You just ate something. You just went somewhere. Your kids are not in the car with you. What excuse now did you come up with to go leave again? It's BS. What are these kids at home eating? Do they have food at home?
Because I know what I'm going to get out of it.
At least pick them up something if there's nothing else.
Excuse me, my asthma's acting up so
I'm not saying feed them fast food, but what are they at home eating? You've showed gummy bears, you've showed fruit snacks. What are they eating at home? Pick them up a freaking 10-piece meal from KFC if there's nothing else to eat. Don't sneak out by yourself. Feed them too at least.
And it's probably from...
And I'm not saying feed them fast food, but damn, they got to eat too, is what I'm getting at.
That's kind of where I've been this week with the whole mental health, talking to my counselor, therapist, whatever. But this is where I was leading to say something. So I shared with you guys a couple months ago that my therapist had moved. So I
thought the nutritionist moved.
I have not had a counselor.
I'm lost here. I thought the nutritionist moved, or the doctor, or somebody was on leave. I'm lost. Now everybody's on leave. Maybe it's me.
For a few months,
nutritionist. See? I just said it. She said, I mean nutritionist.
On my own. I thought I knew it all. I didn't need to go and find another nutritionist, but...
Sorry, I don't mean to keep pausing and stopping, but here we've learned this. Do they not all, sorry guys, Do they not all think that they know it? And then every other cycle, Jen just did the same thing. Well, I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, guys, you're right. I don't know. Cycle, 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 guys. This is why we tell you guys you have a cycle, because once you guys feel guilty, you come back on here, do the same thing. Now I got this. I know what I'm doing. Now I got this. Now we don't got this again. It's, they don't get you have to stick to all this to get help.
Obviously, we see where that has landed me. We see what I have been up to, and it's not getting me absolutely anywhere. So I talked to my therapist on Monday, and she emailed me a contact for a nutritionist. She's here in my area. My therapist is actually really good friends because they have clients that share each other. So they work hand in hand with each other. They have good communication. So I'm going to be, I already emailed her, but she is out of the office until Monday. So I will hopefully hear from her on Monday and be able to set up. And I know it's not ideal because, we're going to have to meet over, the video thing, but at this point, I don't care. It's not going to make a difference if I'm sitting in an office or if I'm sitting, in my car, because on Mondays, I go out to my car during my therapy because that's my private time.
What about now? Is now therapy private time? What about the 50 other van videos? Try to say van videos quick. Excuse me. What about the other 50 van videos we see a week? Is that Monday every day? You're always sitting in this damn van.
Don't want that time to be
with no tissues and napkins
or anything,
or baby
calls,
wipes
like that. Because it would be treated just as if I was going to her office, and it's private talk because I can share what I want to share with my family, but I don't have to share everything.
Listen, guys, you can hear Simon snoring. Listen. You can hear him snoring. He's so cute.
I can keep things private. And there has been things that I have chosen to keep private. That's healthy. It is okay to not share everything with anybody. There are things that you should be able to keep between you and a safe person that is helping you work through the issues that you have. So anyways, I will be meeting with her hopefully very soon. I guess my therapist had already talked to her and said, hey, I have another client that might want to give you a call. And she's like, oh my gosh, give her my email.
What is the point? Just get to it. Is it for money and ad revenue? What? You're going too far in. That's when you lose people, Amy, because you go left. I go left too a lot, and I try to rein it back in. Rein it. I'll show you one thing. I'll say, stop, watch this. I got to rein myself back in sometime, but now you're rambling. You're rambling, buddy. You're rambling.
So it sounds like it's going to be a workable thing. It's just finding.
This is why you get caught up in your lies, because you talk too much.
Because once Ollie goes back to work, it's going to be a little bit difficult to be able to go to 2 different appointments in the morning time. So we'll just have to play with it and see what happens. But me and Ollie have worked very well with making sure Mondays mornings are kept open.
Sorry guys, I know this glare is crazy
so that
today.
I can do my therapy, because that's number one. That has to happen. So,
oh Lord, see why I take breaks in between this?
The weigh-in. So let me insert the weigh-in right here, and then we will.
Oh, I didn't know there was a weigh-in in this. I didn't get this far.
475.8 pounds.
All right, so
400
that
and
means
I thought it said 478.
I am down a pound.
Hold on,
it's
guys.
definitely, it's not That means I am down a pound. We'll talk about it.
Hold on.
475.8 pounds.
475.8.
All right, so 475. That means I am down a pound. It's definitely, it's not the number I was looking for. I'm going to be
That
honest.
could have been from taking a poo.
Again, I thought I
And
was
you
going to
just
lose
ate
more,
a fast
but you
food
know
meal.
what? Again, it goes hand in hand. Like I've heard from a lot of people. I heard it from my therapist on Monday. You know,
Anybody can juggle a pound or a couple pounds or 7 pounds. 7 pounds back and forth. There's another channel I got my eye on, you guys. I'm holding tight. I'm not going to make the video yet. But I'm holding my eye on that channel. You guys know who I'm talking about. I think they're very hypocritical. I don't think they have a lot of room to talk, but I'm keeping my eye. I don't think 7 pounds in 2 weeks going back and forth, you can really say you're a giant weight loss channel. But I'm not going to do it yet, but I'm keeping my eye on them. We'll see.
workout is great. You have to work on the nutrition. If your head's not into the game, you're not going to make as much progress. You'll make progress, but it won't be.
They all
anything
talk
where
a
you
great
think it's
game,
supposed
but
to
they
be.
don't back it
And,
up.
I see that, obviously, this week with my weigh-in. So, I'm not going to push on myself and say you did bad or, you know, you could have done better.
Why not? Why? When I do bad, I don't beat myself down. But when I was in the, like, kind of relapse and back and forth process, I would get so disappointed in myself, like, okay, you got to start back over. There's not like, oh, I relapsed. No, you got to start from day one again. You got to start from scratch. Yikes! You gotta be hard on yourself or you're not gonna get... Sorry guys, my hair was wet when I first started filming and I know it looks like a hot mess, but we're here for it. You gotta be hard on yourself or you're not gonna get anywhere. This is the problem. They all, well, maybe next week. The channel that I was just talking about, they're also like, well, I'm in quarantine, so it is what it is. That's the problem. You cannot keep making excuses saying next week or, you know, we're in quarantine, so it is what it is. Oh, we got this going on. There's always going to be something. It cannot be we're in quarantine. I'm sick of this. I'm in quarantine. Yes, people are stressed. I'm stressed. The whole world is stressed. But you can't say I'm in quarantine. It's every day can be stressful in life depending what you got going on. Quarantine is not an excuse to binge. I'm sorry, it's not. So, because I'm stressed out and I'm in quarantine, does that mean I can relapse and it's going to be okay? See what I'm saying? If the shoe was on the other foot here, check out my review on these. Sorry. Does that mean I can relapse because I'm going through a stressful time and we're in quarantine? See what I mean here? There's a lot of pot and kettle shit going around right now, and it's not fair to some people. You can't pick and choose what you're going to be. Just because
you know,
every day there's an excuse. You can't pick and say, oh, we're in quarantine, other weight loss channel.
I wasn't thinking as clearly as I should have when it comes to diet, you know, taking everything and putting it into my, I'm not working with MyFitnessPal. I can't remember. Oh, actually, I have it on my phone. I was thinking I have it on the iPad. It is called Trifecta. I'm probably saying that completely wrong.
Lord, guys.
The front of it looks like this. And
looks
then,
like Aim's got a new phone.
It kind of, to me, reminds me a little bit about...
Yeah, it looks like a new case and a new phone.
my fitness pal, but
What do the
what I
kids
did was,
got? Do they got new shoes? Do they got everything they need? See, Amy strikes me as the type, and I'm not saying this to be mean. This is just what I gather. Amy strikes the type to be anything she wants, craft-wise, nail-wise, whatever the case may be, that Amy comes first instead of the kids. That's just the vibes I get. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but that's the vibes I get. That's an expensive phone. I don't think whatever, she is doing YouTube, but do your children have everything they need?
is I Googled in how to calculate macros, because I've heard a lot of people talk about that, but I didn't even know what macros were.
Worry about
And
pounds
of course,
before.
again, I haven't had a
Worry,
nutritionist.
see, this is another thing. Sorry, I keep pausing. We're almost there. This is another thing Jen does with the keto BS. Jen was never on keto. She just ate garbage and tried to be on keto because she could do the keto brownies, the cheese. Same with Chantel. They never hit ketosis. Keto was not good to them. They did not drop copious amounts of weight. Keto was an excuse to fit their little foods in that was keto friendly, and they could use that as an excuse. Now you got her with the microbes. You're jumping the gun. Get basic weight loss down and then get into other health things. Get the basics down first. These girls don't have the basics down. It's just like, I'm going to refer it to getting clean again here. There's so many things. Yes, I know it's different, but I'm going to refer it. You have to have people, places, things. Your triggers. Same thing as food. You have to get those things knocked out and then worry about the bigger things down the road. You don't have the basic food steps down to jump into microbes. And you heard her say a while back she didn't even know how to count calories. Good night.
Those things, so it was really hard to find out what it was.
There's been a lot said in this video, but little said. You know what I mean?
Everything is on YouTube.
A lot, but little said.
I could have looked and just seen what it was about, but what I went ahead and did was I Googled in calculator for macros, and
macros.
The face thing looks like this, the front, and down here, I don't know if you can see, there's a fork and a spoon. That's where you will log your food, okay? And my calories that they give me is 2,667. And, I
Blow
think I'm going
your
to work
nose.
roughly around those numbers, just until I get in with the nutritionist, because, of course, she probably is going to have a better setup.
Sorry, I gotta get a
She'll
drink of
know
water.
exactly what to do. I'm sure she's going to want me to continue to log my food, because that just keeps you accountable. Also with this, it has where you can calculate, or
Sorry.
I am starting to feel
I couldn't do it.
so much better during my working out. I even told Ali the other day, Monday, I told him, because I was so, again, it's little things
And
that
it's
I know.
Ollie, not Ollie with the O. She drives me crazy. Ollie. Ollie. Oli is what it's not, I'm sure his is spelled with the A, not an O. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think she pronounces her own husband's name wrong.
Are big to me, and they are off-scale victories, and it totally shocked me, but, so Monday, Ollie, had made some stuff for dinner and things like that, and, so I was like, you know what, he went out, he was mowing the yard, and I was just sitting there on my chair, not doing anything. And I'm like, Amy, get up and do something. So I looked in the kitchen, I'm like, oh, that kitchen's a mess. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to stand, I'm not going to sit, I am going to stand no matter how bad my...
That's why they keep those office chairs to wheel around in. I have an office chair, don't get me wrong. It's for my other desk. I have another desk that I use for, crafts and, my printer and all that. I'm out of ink, unfortunately, like I told you guys the other day. But the big wheelie chairs is so they can scootle around and not have to walk.
Clean this entire kitchen from dishes down to counters and garbage and all that.
Garbage.
I did it. I did it. I was so excited that I did it. And it took me about, I'll say about 35 to 40 minutes to clean the whole kitchen because
So
there
who
was a lot
cleans
of
the
pots and
kitchen any
pans
other time?
that had to be scrubbed. But I cleaned the stove, the top of the stove. I cleaned underneath all of like the toaster and things like that. I cleaned the whole kitchen. I felt so good. Like that was a big accomplishment for me. Because
Okay, wait. If this is a big accomplishment right now, who does all this any other time? That's where who does all this any other time? I'm like, this woman has kids, you guys. It's just not her and Ollie. Who does all this the other times?
Now, I normally will pull a chair in, sit down, do the
Big
dishes,
Willie.
things like that, but I stood up, I did it, I owned it, and honestly, my back did not hurt. It hurt at the end just a little bit, but it
Just
really was
a
not
little.
that bad.
Now, mind you,
I
a
mean,
couple
it
months
wasn't
ago,
enough to
she
stop
couldn't
me from
walk.
cleaning, whereas
Remember the title? She couldn't walk? Yeah.
a couple of weeks
Another
ago,
clickbait
if I
title.
would have been standing there cleaning the kitchen, I would have had to rest my stomach on the counter, and I would have been huffing and puffing. I would have been hurting. So this way, I felt so good being able to stand and do this and know that I am like making big changes. So anyways,
Gotta get home after the fast food
so
binge.
excited that so many changes are happening within myself, my body, my mental health. I feel is
Roll
like
up the
becoming
windows
a little
and
bit
get
more
inside
clear
quick.
because I am being able to see a lot more of the whole picture, and the only reason why is because I think it's because this week I really became more honest with myself and told myself I don't want to change, but I know I have to change, and that's where it's different. Is because I don't have to lie to myself to make me not think that I'm changing. So, anyways, I am going to close, you guys. I got to run home. I'm sitting at the school just to make the video.
Set to off.
But I'm going to run home. It's cold and rainy here. And so I hope you guys are having a blessed Wednesday. Stay tuned, you guys. I am going to be checking in again. I have not filmed the last couple of workouts because I did read in the comment section that people were kind of getting a little bit bored watching the workouts. So I was more so doing it just to hold myself and to show you guys that, hey, I am up, I am moving, I am working out. But you know what? It doesn't take me having to show everything for you guys to possibly start believing me. Anyways, take care, you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Okay, guys, what you think?
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome.
Trying to creep back. No, we do not need to watch that again. What do you guys think? I don't want to make this 1,000,000 hours long because it already is part 1 and part 2. Whew. That was a lot. That took a lot out of me. I'm kind of glad I took a break in between to let my pups out. I needed that. Okay, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think it's just the same old rigmarole. She's just fishing, trying to draw everybody back in. You know, she knows what's going on. Sorry, I'm looking over my notes to make sure I didn't forget anything here. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to get out of here on that note. I am going to make another video that I do. It's not a bad one. It's not a review. It's a message that I want to send to somebody in the community. I was watching their live stream the other day, and I noticed they were having a hard time, but I'm not going to make this too long, and I do want to send some positive vibes their way, and you'll just see in the video. Alright guys, I love you guys so much. If you're new, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button for me, it would really help me out. Welcome if you're new. I really appreciate each and every one of you. We are growing slowly but surely, the little engine that could. But hey, slow and steady finishes the race, if you know what I mean. So, hit the like, hit the dislike, leave me a comment. Do you think this is a new start or just part of the daggone cycle? I unfortunately think it's part of the cycle. hate to say it, I don't wish bad upon anybody, but I think we've heard this road before many, many times. And to make a video learning to be truthful just shows how many times that you've lied to us. Have a great night, a great day, depending when you're watching this. And I love you guys so much. Stay safe out there. Treat each other kind of with respect and humble. There's a lot shaking in the community, and I tried not to get sucked up into it. I said my piece, and I'm leaving it alone. Love you guys. Have a great day, great night, and Kai out.